Welcome back to White Ring, where we have the 3 medal-winning pairs about to take the podium. Our gold medalists, Oksana Kazakova and Dmitriev, in the black and gold. How suitable those colours for them. Special guest here at White Ring tonight and involved in the official presentation of the medals. Artur Dmitriev now going down in history as one of the greatest pairs figure skaters of all time.
Les médailles seront remises par Monsieur Juan Antonio Samaranch, président du Comité international olympique.
The medals will be presented by Mr. Juan Antonio Samaranch, President of the International Olympic Committee.
国際オリンピック委員会会長、ファン・アントニオ・サマランチさんよりメダルが贈呈されます。
Gold firstly to Oksana, and gold again to Artur Dmitriev. Two fabulous stories from Russia. This is the second one. Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sigurolitsa, silver. And now the bronze. Belinda Trussell and Ingo Steuer of Germany.
Les bouquets sont remis par Monsieur Ottavio Cinquanta, président de l'ISU.
The flower bouquet will be presented by Mr. Ottavio Cinquanta, President of the International Skating Union.
国際スケート連盟会長、オッタビオ・チンクアンタさんより花束が贈呈されます。
The bouquets to complete the presentation. Moscovina should almost be given a medal for producing gold and silver. An outstanding achievement. Our winners at White Ring.
En l'honneur des vainqueurs, le drapeau va être levé et l'hymne de la délégation va être joué. Veuillez vous lever dans la direction du drapeau.
The delegation flags will be raised and the delegation anthem will be played in honor of the champions. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and face the flags?
選手の栄誉をたたえ、選手団の旗の掲揚と選手団の歌の演奏を行います。ご起立、脱帽の上、掲揚される選手団の旗にご注目ください。
Merci beaucoup. Veuillez vous asseoir.
Thank you. Please be seated.
ありがとうございました。ご着席ください。
Les officiels vont sortir.
Presenters will now leave the ice.
Well-deserved ovations for all three pairs. A fantastic achievement, Belinda, and we couldn't have asked for a better finish, could we?
Oh, textbook sport finish. Fabulous skating.
That's amazing. You're almost speechless. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
Let's take a break. Belinda will catch her breath. We'll be back with more from White Ring.
Back to Nagano. I feel like I've been through the ringer tonight. What a performance out there by the Russians, Sandy Roberts and Belinda Trussell. Sandy, I don't think I've ever enjoyed figure skating so much. A job well done to all of you. It was fantastic, mate. No, it was a marvellous night, Bruce, and I mean, look, the athletes were just sensational, and unfortunately Paddy Welsh is not 100% tonight health-wise, so get well soon, Paddy, but he ripped off the interchange bench like Carl Lewis, our own Neil Brooks, and Brooksy was down in the kiss and cry zone for reasons which we still are coming to grips with, but it was great that he was able to catch up with Artur Dmitriev, the dual gold medalist, just after he'd won his second gold. Here's Brooksy.
Artur, what's more special, the first one or this one?
First one, this one. You know, it's completely different medal, because maybe first medal more difficult for pressure, but this medal more difficult for everything, for pressure and physical also.
Congratulations.
You got to come and you got to get the
Yes, there it is. Neil Brooks speaking with Artur Dmitriev, dual gold medalist. And Bruce, I mean, you look at the top people in sport and their chosen sport, and really you can't go past this young Russian.
He was a giant out there tonight, and even when he stood on the podium, I found it really interesting, Belinda, that the other Russian, the man with the long name, I think I've got it right, Sandy, Siguralitsu.
That's it.
He looked up at Dmitriev as if to say, well, you're the king, I hope I can be there in 4 years' time. That was what my feeling was from here. Yeah. That was the body language.
Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it? Because, I mean, you had to spare a thought for Elena Bereznaya as well. I mean, so much had been written about her. The past 2 years have been so well documented, but it's amazing what one little mistake can do in any competition, but
Belinda,
particularly Olympic competition.
Did it cost them the gold medal? I mean, I know it's a hard call, but did that cost them the gold medal, do you think?
Yes, I do. I think that Anton is probably blaming himself because it was his mistake in the short and his mistake in the end of that pair lift as well. So I think that he's probably not feeling really good, but a silver medal should take some of the pain away.
And it came so late to both of you, didn't it? I mean, you were both almost breathless when it happened. It was almost as if it was all over, and that they would put themselves into a situation where they would get the gold medal. But the final pair were just great. It's hard to take anything away from them. The interesting thing, too, the Russian Federation is still very, very strong in figure skating, isn't it? Oh, yes. I mean, there's no doubt that there's enormous depth there, Belinda, isn't there?
Well, we thought that with the breakup of the Soviet Union, that so too would the power, but that doesn't appear to be happening. I think it's getting stronger as they're becoming more confident within themselves.
And, Bruce, for those people who may have been out rather late and just come home, I think we should spend a moment talking about Danielle McGrath and Stephen Carr. To finish 13th in their third Olympics is an outstanding achievement for these two Australians.
No doubt about that, and they've both covered themselves in glory again tonight. Your next gig is Elvis, isn't it, on Thursday?
Bed. Followed by the King will be back in the building.
Well, that's going to be great. That's the men's, isn't it?
Yeah,
is that
looking
Thursday?
forward to that. Elvis Stoico of Canada.
Yeah. Look, to both of you, a job very well done. And Sandy, because we're in the same apartment, I'll get the milk on the way home. You put the kettle on.
Tea, white with one.
Good on you, mate.
Thanks, Rosie.
Belinda, well done.
Thank you.
Belinda Trussell.